So the first time I covered a book, it turned out horrible. It took me forever, and when I finally was done, I realized I had done it all wrong, and I had to redo it. So, as you can tell, I'm going to be talking about books, which is a big shocker to you all, right? But I'm going to be showing you how to cover a book. And this is relevant to everyone here today because we will all need jobs in college. And if you apply for a work study, covering a book could be a great skill, especially if you get put in the library. I've worked at the McPherson Public Library for the past 2 years, and covering books is something we do on a daily basis. So today I'm going to show you how to put the plastic cover on, how to tape it along with cutting the edges, and how to attach it to the book. This is an easy and quick process to learn. So first is putting the plastic jacket on the cover. To begin with, you'll pull the plastic up like this so the paper is showing. And then you'll take the cover, put it in face up, and then pull the plastic back down over it. And when you do this, you want to make sure there's no white showing up here. This isn't majorly important now, but it will be later on. Realign it. And then you're going to turn it over so it's facing down and you see the paper back. And then there's extra paper on the bottom. So you're going to pull it up so that about 1 inch of the actual book cover is showing. And then we need to get rid of that. So you can either use the tear off edges that are here, or if there's too much, you have to cut it like I'm doing now. And it doesn't have to be pretty because no one will see this, it will just get covered up. So I just cut. And then now we are ready for the next step. The next step is taping along with cutting off the extra edges. And before we do this, we need to turn it back over so that it's facing up once again. And we need to realign it so there is no white showing for sure this time. And once you have it, you'll pull it down to the edge of the workspace and you'll tuck the plastic under. And then you'll pinch it between your fingers and then flip it. And then at this point, you want to pull the plastic tight. And then you can tape. I always use 3 or 4 pieces so that you make sure that it stays. I put one in the middle, and then one on each side. And then you take squeegee, which you use for smoothing things out, and you'll run it along the bottom edge like this. Okay, and then now we need to take the extra paper off that you can see on the sides. So you just cut along the cover. But when you do this, you want to make sure you don't cut the actual cover, which is really easy to do. And I usually trim a little off on accident, but it doesn't matter as long as you don't take a huge amount off. And then I'll do the other side real quick. And then something that I do is I usually flip it over and I pull the paper part up and I cut a little off so that you can't see the white at all on the front. This isn't a necessary step, it just makes it look nicer so that you don't see it at all. And this doesn't have to be pretty cutting either because no one will see it again. With that done, we are ready for the last step, which is attaching the book onto the cover onto the book, sorry. So you want to put it on first. And when you do this, you want to make sure that you put it on the right way because it's really easy to put it on upside down. So you always check to make sure that you can actually read it before you tape it down. I always have to check right before I tape it. And then you take these little strips, which are made for covering books, and you'll put it in the front and back. So you put it at the top, like about right here. You can see that. And then you want to make sure that you don't pull the cover too tight, else the tape will just pop off and you'll have to put it back on. And you also want to make sure that you get more tape on the actual book than the cover, or else so that it just stays better and it lasts longer. And then we'll do the same to the back. Put one on the top again. There we go. And then the last piece. And then the last thing you always do is you take the squeegee again, and then you smooth out every edge so that it looks all pretty and nice. With that done, you have completed covering a book. So today I showed you how to put the plastic jacket on, how to tape it along with cutting off the edges, and how to attach it to the book. You want to take care of your books though so that you don't have to cover them. But hopefully if you do ever have to cover any, this helps you and your first time won't be as bad as mine was. Thank you all.